Good evening, everybody. It's monster hunting time. Yeah, I got a hankering to continue where we left off. Hey, I'm adding some of the older monsters into Sunbreak. It's given me the mood to actually, go back and actually see get a bit more familiar with some of the old world monsters so that I can get hype with everybody as it comes along. And so, here we are. Picking up where we left off after we beat the Swordtail dude. I forget what's his name. But yeah, we're still in low rank. Still in low rank village, but we're working our way up. We could start with something familiar, I guess. Yeah, Glavenus, that was what it was. But hey, Seregios. This is the guy that's gonna be showing up in, yeah, he's gonna be showing up in Sunbreak. Now it's definitely a good time to go and check him out, I guess. But, I haven't touched an old world game in a long time. I'm probably gonna mess up on my controls again, so I think we probably should start as someone familiar. So, do we do Zinogre or do we do Tigrex? Zinogre or Tigrex? You know what? Zinogre's probably gonna be stunning me a bunch. And it's an old world game, I gotta prepare more for it, so let's do Tigrex. Yeah. I'm probably gonna forget everything though, so I'll need a few minutes to refamiliarize myself. Yeah, we don't have enough well on stakes anymore, but that's fine. So where are we going again? Dunes. Do we need cold drinks? I think we may need cold drinks. Alright. Yeah, it's been actual months since I've last touched GU, so I'm gonna do a quick run through of my moveset again so I don't press the wrong shoulder button. Yeah, we did need the cold drinks. Alright, so yeah, that's my draw. That's the same. But we have to block with R and not ZR. This readjusts my camera. The other shoulder bonus don't do anything. Alright. So that's pretty much it then. Oh, they're giving us tinged meat for some reason. Okay, Tigrex. Where would you be? Gotta wander around for a bit first. Figure out where he's hiding. I would imagine he's not by the water, so... Area 4? Oh, there he is. We found... Tigrex, we found you! Look at the funny dude. Where is he? Oh, he's not there. Has he spotted me? He spotted me. Right then. There's the old familiar music. Oh, where do you come from? So is the game a bit loud? T-Rex's music is blasting full strength right now. He does seem to be a bit loud. I'll drop the volume in a second. Let me know how it is, chat. Hey! Piss off. I can't see what's going on. Get your fat ass out of here. Ow. Old world shield recovery though. Takes ages to sheath and put it back up. Wow. Tail? Come on. You used to call it Mario Kart. Why though? Bit me. Oh, because he drifts? Yeah, I can see it. Alright, I don't have to shield swing. Is that me getting hit? That was me getting hit. Ow. I'm out of here. Lower the game volume a bit. Alright. Nah! Darn it. Whoa. He do be jumping. Come at me. There we go. He's on to work with here. Hovering just out of range. A little annoying here. Whoa. I'm gonna have to take some risk at some point. You're gonna tire yourself out sometime. Doi. Alright. I'm missing a good chunk of my new world moveset. Get used to the old worlds though. We gotta play a lot more safe and okay, because we don't have a... We're missing a few of our key repositioning tools from the old world. The jumping, the lunging stab, the shield swipe. Oh, we do have the shield swipe. So it's just the lunging stab. Yeah, we don't have the A follow-up. We have the X follow-up, though. Would you stop? Come here. Aren't you gonna run out of stamina soon? Is he leaving? Oh, Tigrex theme, though. Not bad. Some good stuff, this old music. And yeah, Tigrex definitely was a good choice for a warm-up monster. It's not doing anything too wacky, so we can manage. So, why do I have a flash bomb with me? What does flash bombing Tigrex do? Does it just put him into rage? him raw while blinded. Why would I want to do that though? Don't his raws do damage? Guess just gotta use absolute evasion like it's a wirebug skill. Oh, you stay down very short. He stayed down really short. But that's because he's not actually top, what is he? I need to sharpen. I need to find some space to sharpen, Tigrex. You mind? That'll do. I'm popping to an adjacent area. Give me some space, Tigrex. That was a fun exchange, but I need to top myself up real quick. Thanks, Tigrex. Alright, ready for round 2? Whoa, you are very ready. Oh, he's leaving. We need the cold drink. You do need the cold drink after all. Right then. Doi, come on. He looks so funny. Like going, and he's charging towards us. Ow! Away I go. I get a few clean strikes at you. Oh, camera, camera, camera. Well, I got scammed. I got super scammed by the camera, what the hell? Fighting him on top of this slope pyramid is not the most fun thing. I realized too late that that was probably a bad idea, and then I had to abort. I ran out of stamina. Just flew over me. The slope is not helping things. Woof. Well, that went perfectly. Alright, we're gonna have to navigate by hand from here. Glad to see the item curse is still there. You know, I made a big deal about it back in Rise, and I was like, look chat, I'm finally using items. I finally learned how to do them. I'm actually using them against the emergency quests. Coming back to Old World. And I'm tossing paintballs on top over the monsters. Once again. The curse of the item still follows me. It is what it is. Okay, we do have an alternate though. There you go. We do have an alternate at least. Away we go. I don't know if he's hungry. Will he eat the meat? What if I yank the cat? The cats are attacking him though. Also, he's leaving. Never mind. Chad, how do I use tinge meat? Going off in that direction. Give me tips on how to use the tinge meat. How do I poison this dude? Oh, he's hungry right now. There you go. So if I put this here, and then come up here, will he go eat that? He's not eating it. Please eat the meat, sir. Sir? Oh, he's out of there again. That direction. He's gotten a couple good hits on him. Good old Tigrex. Old faithful initial D Tigrex. Turn around again. Oh, he's limping. He's limping. We got him. Gonna ram this corkscrew jab up his butt. See if we can get a mountain before we finish up. Is he in 3 or is he in 1? He's in 3. Roaring. Okay. Nah. I tried to ram it up his butt. He didn't care for it. Ah! There we go. Just in Monte. Oh, I bonk on him? Just from that? Oh, that sucks. I need to find a space to throw a whetstone again. Lead him in circles for a little bit. Alright, I gotta wave it. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I guess I didn't get as frosty as I worried. Just keeping up with Rise is kept some of my skills sharp. It was a pretty clean finish. Then again, it is Tigrex, you know. It's an old familiar. The next thing that we'll be doing is the one that's going to be testing us. We're gonna fight some new monsters next. Oh. Gonna be the exciting stuff next. I hope I have enough supplies for more mega pods though. Nakakro. How do you say the name? Narkarkos. Narkarkos? Is that how you say it? What's that? I haven't seen that yet. If that's on the list, yeah, I guess we will. But No, we've got someone that we want to meet first. Low rank hub final urgent quest. Yeah, that's still a ways away. We'll be fighting some other new monsters first, new faces. And number 1 on the list is a very popular monster who will soon be returning to the... who will soon be debuting in the new world for the first time. That's right, folks. There he is. Seregios. Or, as I've been informed, how everyone actually calls him, his true name, Steve. I'm gonna fight him. I guess. He's in the dunes as well. Okay, we'll need cold drinks again. Yeah, we'll need cold drinks as well, and then... I guess I'll cap him. Since it's a first time run, capping's probably the safer bet. Okay. I don't mind asking for a bit of help from chat first then. What do we need to take for Seregios? I know he has, he inflicts something called bleed, right? It's got a unique status effect. Causes you to bleed. Do we need to bring anything to mitigate that? Two cool drinks. We'll get 2 more when we reach the camp, so that should do it for us. And then, meat heals bleeds. Okay. So we already have our steaks with us. I guess that will be sufficient. Well, in that case, I'll take some raw meats with us. We don't have all the cooked meats yet, so we'll cook a few up. All right, Steve. It's time to hunt Steve and to see what all the fuss is about. Okay, where's the barbecue spit? Chad, how do I cook the raw meat? Where's the barbecue spit that I can cook the raw meat on? Is it this thing? It is not this thing. Chad, how do I cook the meats? How do I so tasty? I need to know how to so tasty. Oh, they're giving us sushi fish as well. Bring your own barbecue spit? Wait, in the old world, it's an actual item you have to bring? It's not like just a thing you can pull out. Man, New World games really spoiled me. So I can't cook this meat. Because I didn't bring it. I guess. Well, I have 9 well-done steaks. I'm still fine, but still. Man. Can you cook the steaks when you're in the village? Or is it only something you can do in the field? Okay. I'm gonna check the back first. And if we can't find him, then we'll chuck the cold drink and move along. Oh, you can do it in the village? Okay. Then we'll just do it back there. Alright, Steve, where do you hang out? What's your favorite location? Tell me your secret, Steve. I guess you are in the hot areas. Okay then. Yeah. If there ever was a good time to check out what Steve is like before he comes out in Sunbreak, I guess now would be it, right? Like, everyone loves Steve, from what I hear. Is he here? Steve, we found you! He does spinning kicks. I see. Oh, he IDs us real quick. Here, take this. Oh. Look at those spines on his neck. Oh, I'm bonking on him. He's definitely shooting them spines. And he does do spins. He do be spinning. Go away, crab. Crab. Oh. He's a kicker, I see. He does the Rathian kick. Maybe Rathian's the one that does the kicking then. Or if he's the one that does the kicking and Rathian picked it up from him? Maybe. Oh. Is it because he steps on you? Is that why he's popular? Tell me it's not because he steps on you. I can barely see what's going on, he's so big. He's flying now. This music's pretty fun too. Missed me. That's the first solid hit he's landed on me so far. I think we can take him. Whoa. He's whiffing a lot on me, I don't know why. It almost feels like he's too big, So if I stand under him, he can't really hit me. Except with kicks. Has he actually hit me with the bleed yet? Because I don't think he's actually hit me with it yet. At least I don't notice any abnormal status icons or anything. Nothing weird seems to be happening so far. Just a couple regular hits here and there. Is it scales? So only when he shoots the scales at me, then I might go bleeding. I will say the kick's pretty impressive. Wait, no, I am bleeding. I just noticed. Oh, it triggers when I run. I see. It triggers when I run and I block and stuff. What's it tied to? Stamina use? Is it like if you use stamina, then if you use stamina, then it triggers. Is that what it is? Interesting. That's definitely a unique status effect. If you move. Oh, if you move. Because I was charging him and it kept popping up. Yo, wait, I downed him. Wait, no, he was tied and I was charging him and that hit spot kept popping up. I need to go back and look at the clip. I don't know how close I was to just murdering myself. Chad, you're telling me I might have just accidentally killed myself just now? I was this close? Because I didn't notice? Did you get hit by a bleed? No, that was just like a slash effect. I needed a sharpen. Yeah. Steve is a fun fight so far. So I'm guessing his claw attacks don't trigger it. It has this the claw swipe hit spark when he hits me. Oh bro, I'll take it. Surprisingly bad about actually hitting me, this Steve. Oh, that was his big attack. Oh, he's He's throwing them spikes everywhere. Did I get hit? I did not. I'm fine. It feels like we're bullying Steve a bit. He's trying his best, but I think he's just a little too big. I stand under him and there's not much he can do. Especially if I just play defensive. Come back, Steve. Don't worry about it, I won't kill you. I brought capture equipment. Oh, you're just hungry. Don't worry about it, Steve. Oh, that was a sick dodge. Wow, he can't aim for shit. He couldn't even hit me. Ah! Ah, get off me. No. 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 Bad dinosaur. Bad Steve. Ow. Ow. Where's that sushi? I can't say sushi today. For some reason. Where you going, boy? That way. Tree? It seems like towards tree. No, it's 10. I was looking at the map as if though it's a real map and not a representative map. Come back, Steve. I didn't mean it. Let's go back to the hot area. Steve, come back. We miss you. He's not here either. Where'd you go, Steve? Did I take an extra cold drink that I didn't need? Maybe. found you, Steve. Are you weak enough yet? Can I trank you yet? I can't tell because you're not limping. Oh wait, is that a limp? Going off in that direction. No, it's just flying straight up. Was that the limp? Going off in that direction. Going back to 4. Chad, was that the limp? It kind of looked like it. Also, he bailed immediately. I guess that means he's good to capture. I don't want to waste this trap. I'm gonna assume so. Wait. Didn't count it? Oh wait, he got downed? Come on. Okay, guess he was. Well, we did it, everybody. We fought Steve, and now we can be properly hyped for him to show up in the new world. Like, he will probably have some more crazy stuff. Yeah, I can definitely see why. He is a fun fight. I don't know if he's like super special or anything so far. I actually think I find Astalos a little more interesting than Steve. But the status effect is definitely unique. Gotta give it to him. Alright, let's see who else is new on the list. But first... Where's the barbecue spit? I don't see it. Chad, I don't see a barbecue spit. Where am I supposed to get one? Don't see it. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Bunch of triples. Kirin. Brachydios. That's a new guy. Zenoga we fought. Glavenus we fought the other time. Gore Magala. Ooh. I've heard a lot about Gore Magala. I haven't actually fought him yet, though. Is it a him or her? I don't know. It. Let's do Gore Magala. Okay. What do I gotta know about... What do I gotta know about Gore Magala? He's got a very edgy name. That much I know. With a name like that, he sounds very edgy. Seriously though, I don't know how to cook raw meat. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just go into it blind. I don't know what Gore Magala does. I don't know what I need to bring as prep. We're just diving in blind now. Nowberry. Give us a Nowberry. Guess that's our hint. He will status us with something or other. And that's all the info we got. Frenzy? If you get hit by Frenzy Virus, your affinity goes down. Wait, Nowberry kills it. Wait, Frenzy Virus? The Frenzy Virus? You're talking about the thing that makes monsters into Frenzy monsters, and if the Frenzy monsters recover, they become Apex monsters. Right? Something like that? I don't know. I'm not 100% updated with the old road lore, but was that what it was? Because it sounds familiar. That's exactly it. Oh. It's that frenzy virus. So I'm guessing Gore Magala was a big deal then, back in whatever game he debuted in. Sounds like a Magna Malo type situation, tied to the current story hook or whatever it is. Is he a flagship? So does that mean if I don't kill Frenzy and I just let it run its course, I will become Apex Hunter? Flagship of 4. Ah, okay. And Steve, then that would mean Steve is the flagship of 3. Did I get that right? Or is he like the flagship of one of the U titles? For you. Ah, okay. Lagia is 3. Alright. So Frenzy isn't a big deal then. It just means you can't get crits for a while. Is that it? I can just let the infection run its course if I don't care. I can become Apex Hunter? Or something? I don't know. I'm still looking for him. He's not in the dank areas. With a name like that, I would assume he's in the dank areas, but he's not. So, he's somewhere else. Maybe in the forest. You have Gore right in your name. You're probably spoopy. In some way or other. Is he really in the plane? I tried every location other than the plane. Is he really here? He is. Wow. That's definitely a design. You manage to hit the monster enough times or under a frenzy, you gain affinity instead. Oh, so you actually can become Apex Hunter for real, huh? Is this it? So if I hit him enough times while while in this mode, I become the powerful. Ow. Assuming I actually hit him. Wow, he's putting a lot of dank stuff on. Oops. Wow, really? Oops. So why is he... is he like patient zero of the frenzy virus? He doesn't seem well. He seems a little sick. He's like vomiting it up. Is he okay? I'm assuming that's the affinity up mode. The particles are neon blue now, so I'm assuming I'm doing something right. Oh, you missed. Ow. Okay, he is pretty aggressive. Yeah, if anybody wants to tell me the lore behind Gore Magala, like why it's like incubating the frenzy virus, I'd love to hear it. It seems like a really interesting design, to be honest. Come on, hit me. He did not want to hit me. Okay, top. Oh, so now I'm blighted. I see. Oh, so there's the incubation phase, and if you land enough hits in the incubation phase, you become Apex Hunter. And if you don't, you become Frenzied Hunter. I'm guessing that's what it looks like that's what it is, right? Also, he's glowing now. I guess he's enraged. Correct? No. Whoa, he made the area all spoopy. He's got horns now. Wow, he's edgy. Did he really just change the weather though? What a fascinating creature. Is Gore Magala a popular monster as well? He seems like a very interesting fight, to be honest. Like, I like him. Mechanics with the frenzy virus definitely makes this fight very fun. Incentivizes you attacking him and all the other stuff, you know. Plus when he's bouncing around like this, a little harder than it looks. Ah. I lost track of where he was. I took a left-right mix-up and I got mixed up. It's fine though. Well, we're keeping it up. People love this guy for sure. Yeah, I mean, he's edgy, he turns the screen dark. He makes you edgy as well. What's not to love? The cats are dead. Okay, let's go poke him again. Yeah, between Gore Magala and Steve, I'm liking Gore Magala more. Not that it's a competition. Not that it's a competition, but I am enjoying this fight. The design's pretty good, yeah. I don't know if I would go as far as banger. He is pretty grimdark. But it's definitely cool aesthetically. I just don't know if I would put it that high, you know. He is a Dwago. I actually prefer his normal look than his edgy look. Like here he looks a bit more like traditional Dwagon-y. And then in his look, but it's like before he enrages, he's got this weird like ghost like wraith like design about him, and that actually looked a bit more cool, I think. Nothing wrong with how he looks like now, of course. It's just that it definitely serves the purpose of him being more scary looking, edgy. Hold still. Oh, he stuns easily. But he's more easy than the others. Maybe I'm just hitting him a lot. And didn't even hit me. It's no longer grimdark. Knocked him out of his grimdark phase. And we picked the skill up. You know what he reminds me of? Darkrai. Like, man literally has a Bad Dreams Rising mode. That's what it is. that a limp? Oh, when he darkens the sky, it's the only time he can break his feeders. Well, I guess that's the only time he has his feeders out, right? Ow. Hey! Okay, I think I saw him limping. That's when you want to pitfall him and get the rare drop. Ah, I see. That's how it works. Ow. Oh, he was not limping. He is not ready. Oh well. This is now a slay quest. Darn it. Ah, well, that went horribly. I misjudged the situation. I thought I saw him limping. He was not limping. Man was not limping. I gave up free hits for that. Oh well. We poke him again. Wow, do you see the way he rounded the corner? Man was really trying to home in on me. But that's the limp. Darn it. Well, at least we'll be getting the buff soon. Yeah, we're gonna slay the dude now. had the buff then? Huh? Wait, what happened? I'm very confused. What happened? I need an instant replay on that. I had full health at one point. I don't know where my life went. Pretty sure I had full health. And also I had blue. I had blue sparkles. Pretty sure that was supposed to be the buff. What happened? Why did it turn into the nerf? I need an explanation. Oh well. Let's get the run back. Oh wait, maybe I got the stun just because I used this food. Yeah. I overthought it. Run back. At least we're pretty familiar with the fight now. Should be able to get it done. It's not that hard. As long as we don't screw it up. We don't screw up while trying to trank him. Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm pretty sure I had blue just now. How does one tell? That's weird. Is blue sparkles not the indication that you have it? That you'll be fine? Because I had blue sparkles when that thing popped. It's twice it happened now, I'm confused. That's the indication that I have it, right? Or is it I gotta keep hitting a few more times? Like, is that just I'm on track? Not that I have it. Wait, that's it, isn't it? Blue just indicates that that I'm on track to get it, not I have it. I have to hit him a few more times after I have blue, and then I get rid of it? Is that how it works? Damn it. No, I had it that time. Jesus, wait. Did I run out of stamina? I guess I ran out of stamina. Whoa. Maybe I'm playing too aggressive. Yeah, but I'm really trying to pop the buff instead of the nerf. I think that's getting me killed, because I guess I'm not playing safe enough now. I'm playing super aggressive with charges and stuff, and I think that's what got me killed. Hit through my block again. I'm literally at the edge here. Need a little more room to work with. I'm taking serious hits to my stamina here. Magala hit drains a lot of my stamina when I block. Hey, I ate the gnawberry. I'm still debuffed. What's going on? Oh man. This is way more dangerous than I thought. I'm running out of stamina so often. Oh god. Wait, what happened? I was trying to Superman dive. What in the world? Wait, didn't I cart twice already? Wait a second. Thought I carted twice. This is my third cart. Odd. Did I have insurance? I don't think I had insurance. Oh well, second chance at life. Guess it's not over. We have a little bit more time to... We have one more shot at it. Yeah, I don't know how... Wait, how did I do okay the first time? I'm confused now. Magala chipping away my stamina that badly with every hit. How'd I tank him? He's blasting me through my guard because I'm playing too conservative. Either that or some of his attacks are just straight up unblockable. As far as I can tell. Ow, Jesus. Wait, am I dead? Did I come in here just to die? I almost did. Okay, we're down to very little now. the blue churro on my... Okay, it's the explosion attack. Okay, now I triple caught it. Do you need stamina to do the Superman dive as well? Is that what it is? Hang on. I definitely did the input for Superman dive like 3 times. And it just didn't come out. I'm confused now. Hang on. Something weird's going on. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll grab the meal that reduces stamina for blocking stuff because that's clearly getting us killed. Superman dive eats stamina. Okay, so that's what it is. I'm not getting it because I'm like sheathing immediately after having my stamina blown to shit for blocking the explosion. And then from there, I don't have the stamina to Superman dive, so I just ate the hit and died. That's what happened. Is that it? Okay. We're gonna use this one. Reduce stamina while blocking, that's gonna be very important because Gore Magala is eating troll stamina like no tomorrow. And then we'll just have to... I don't know, we can't play too conservative. Because he's blowing through our stamina, which is a problem. So I don't really use Charge Blade on Gore. Yeah, he seems to do extra high. Unfortunately, I am using Lance. So I just have to live with it, I suppose. I don't have much other options. It's not like I've got mobility. I can't evade out of the way. I guess my strategy would be I'll have to charge at him. If I charge at him, I might get past the explosions? I don't know. Oh, I believe you. I believe there's more. I can believe that there's more Magalas. I can learn to deal with him eventually, I guess. It's just a matter of actually adjusting. Like regardless of how it is, this fight is fun. Out of the back and forth. Okay, geez, that ate all my stamina. Will you come down? What do you think you are, Rathalos? I wonder if I flash bombed him, he'd actually fall over. I think he tries to bracket deals with hardest flagship fight. Wait, the Nullberry doesn't cure it. I guess it only cures the infection phase, not the activation phase. I guess it has to be what it is, right? Oh, he really went out of there. Oh no, he's coming back. You calm down. Oh, he's blind. Oh, okay, so we can't flash pod him out of the sky anyway. Nah, I didn't even get... You telling me I didn't even get that off? That sucks. Okay, so I think I have my answer now. I know why I was randomly dying. It was because I just blocked an explosion. And I didn't have stamina for anything else. That's why I died. I guess that mystery's solved. Now that I know I can play around it. So... yeah, see. This run's going better. I guess I just got really lucky on the first time round to just not block too many explosions. The explosion is the run killer, because it chunks my stamina. Block the exploding rolls. So what do I do? Evade? I gotta dodge out of there? Like that? Wait. Something like that? Did I do something cool? Maybe. I'll need more evade extenders to pull it off consistently, I guess. I only have a tiny little step though, like that. No, I will still get smacked by stuff. It's a juvenile elder dragon. Oh. Ow. I guess juvenile because we can still capture him. I don't know if I got much options once he plops it down there. I can't really deal with it. There's nowhere I can evade. I can try and charge towards him. Oh, it's created by it. I thought it's just patient 0 or something. It's the only way to just be like not be there to avoid it. No evasion skills is Pepega. So what do you suggest I do? Just block it anyway? Oh Jesus, camera. Ah. Yeah, I'm like stuck in the corner here, there's not much I can do. Counter thrust pretty much. Ow. I have guard up? I don't know. I'm using the full Wrath set. Also, I'm out of Mega Pots. This is still low rank village, so I don't have much of anything, really. Access wise, I think I have attack up, that's all. I'll grab some honey later and make some more. Ow. Yeah, like in that situation, I'm like, it's already too late, right? Whoa, wait. I guess I wasn't blocking the right way on that one. No guard up, can't block it. No, I definitely block it. I can block it. It just chunks my stamina. I've blocked it several times. Just maybe low rank you can block it. I need more honey though. I'm in trouble. Side explosion of a Seregios beam? No. I've definitely blocked the whole thing. Like I blocked the initial hit and then I get like chain blocked into the remaining explosions. It's definitely happened. Unless I'm like really misreading the situation. The paintball wore off. He's not gonna move from 4 though, is he? Since he's frenzied. He's like he's doing his edgy routine right now, so I assume he's not gonna move. Directly under him. He moves around so much though. Maybe when I have more EV8 extenders or something, it works better. Right now though, I think I kinda just have to brute force it. We'll have to figure it out. Anyway, we're on 1 cart. Not too bad. Can definitely do it. Just need to be careful. Yeah, I got this. We'll just take a bit. This is my 3rd attempt, though. Okay. We got a couple more. Not too many more, but a couple more. No, this isn't the one that gives me the stuff. We're improvising. Just one. And it sucks. Oh, 6 more. is all we're gonna have to do with for now, I guess. Oh, we've got blue mushrooms. We can pick up more herbs and then we can probably make a few more if we need to. Go back on him for now, though. I don't think he moves, right, once he's in the smoky phase. Oh, he canceled out of it. What? I can't see what's happening. It's got me up against the wall. Huh? What? Oh no, I know that's what happened. I'm just saying camera shenanigans is doing stuff. Whoa, come back here. Damn it, cats. You do be homing. Wait, I didn't take note. Which way did he go? I'm sharpening as well. We go back. We go back here. He did. I'm leaving. This is way too hectic. I'm leaving. One moment. Okay, we're still on one cart. Yeah. Still on just one cart, I think. More versions of Magalas later on, huh? It's a heck of a time. I believe you. I will have better gear at that time though, right? It should be at least a little bit easier. Things were short on our herbs. Okay. No good. Okay, how much is the first aid med plus heal for? Decent. We got 4 mega parts, so we'll make this work. It's probably left already though. Right. Yeah, he's gone. Okay then. We've been reduced to scavenging, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, right? Plus we gotta wait this, probably should wait this thing out. Let's see, any first aids in here? Oh. I guess we don't get a chance. Alright, we're gonna have to make do. Ow. Is that him limping? Chat, is that him limping? I already mistook it once. I mistook it once. I don't want to mistake it again. He's limping? Okay. If he's limping... Alright, that took 3 tries, but we did it. Definitely harder than Steve. We only did one card, but we did have to go scavenge quite a bit, so... Yeah, definitely harder than Steve. I would say more interesting than Steve, honestly, but yeah, definitely harder. I didn't realize he chunked stamina that bad. Okay. Gonna need to go on more resource runs again. I'm running low on supplies, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head off stream at some point and get more potion supplies. Whew. Okay, I think we got time for one more. One more new monster. Which one do we want to tackle? Alright, chat. I've got two more monsters on this list that I've not fought before. There's Seregios and there's Kirin. And I've heard that both of them are pretty infamous. Braki is fun. Yeah. Oh, Kirin is an elder. Kirin is cringe. Should we get Kirin out of the way then? Do Kirin? Alright, we're doing Kirin. If I'm doing Kirin though, you gotta tell me. What do I need to know? Going up to Slay. Yes, Queen, Slay. What do I gotta prepare? What do I gotta prepare? It's a very tough height. Am I gonna bounce? Am I gonna bounce with the green sharpness? Is that what's happening? Alright. What's it vulnerable to? Are there any items I can take to make things easier? Oh boy, everybody hates Kirin. Is there anything I can bring to make it easier? Anything you recommend I bring? Besides the usual? Or is it just like a war of attrition thing? Null berries? The usual is fine, null berries. Ice Blight? No. Kirin uses lightning. Thunder Blight. Thunder Blight's what I have to worry about, right? I'm bringing one of these. Can I use this mid-combat in the old world? In New World, I can use this mid-combat. Can I use this in mid-combat in this game? I can? Okay. I'm definitely taking one. Yeah, everyone's telling me that this is a really tough fight, so... It's not hard, just annoying. Well, okay, if you say so. Head first into the beyond. Let's fight a pony, everybody. We're gonna fight the pony, and then we're gonna not die. That is what we are gonna do. Oh, we've got a guild flag. Guild flag is extremely hot. What? What? Oh, I see. I see. Why would you make the flag that hot, though? Alright, let me deliver this. Let me deliver this thing real quick first. You're telling me it's hot and it still doesn't even cure this thing for me? Wow. I'm holding a hot ass flag and you're telling me I'm still slowed without drinking the hard drink. That is not a pony. That is a goat. And I'm not talking about the greatest of all time either. Guard Lantis' Kirin is not bad, but it's a pain to change this punk. Is that so? Apex Kelby. Don't you mean Kelby-drome? That's the naming convention, right? You know. Bodrome. All the other dromes. It's Kelby-drome. Okay. Where's the flag? How'd I put it down? Wait. Is this not the summit? Huh? Chad, where's the summit? This isn't the summit? Where am I supposed to put this? I'm burning to death over here. Quickly, I need an update. Where am I supposed to put this thing? I am simultaneously freezing my ass off and burning my hand. Unless it's somewhere around here. You forgot? Don't give me that, you forgot. Somebody look it up for me. I'm looking it up. I'm about to burn to death here. No, that was it. That was it. I just wasn't looking at the right place, apparently. Apparently there was another wall we could climb back then. I burned to death, holding the flag. So, you know, let's just, It was a sub-quest. I have to carry a flag that's burning me to death to the top of the mountain. And apparently I just wasn't looking at the right place. It's fine though, we didn't use anything, so... All I lost was the money for my meal. So, you know, I'm gonna forget about the... Yeah, we're gonna forget about the flag. Screw the guild flag. And we're just gonna carry on our wayward son. I'll take a farcaster with me. I've got 11 of them. Alright, let's go. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't even know what I get for it. It's only 1,200 zenny. You're telling me I'm burning myself to death for 1,200 zenny? That is pointless, sir. Pointless. I'm not doing it. I've had it up to you. I've had it up to here with your weird hot flag shenanigans. I'm filing a complaint of the guild. Yeah, we're leaving that. Let's just fight this. Let's just fight this goat. Let's go. Forget the flag. And I'm down here reminding you to send me the Kirin hit zones. Okay. Chad, if I can't finish this tonight, I'm blaming you. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, I'm not bouncing. That helps. He's also a lot smaller than I expected. Or is it she? I don't know. I saw a couple of screenshots from World, and I thought Kirin was a lot bigger. Okay, no, there's the bounce. Only the front, I guess. Some pretty epic music though. Kirin is about this size? Oh. I thought he was a giant pony. Oh, goat. I thought he was a giant goat. Oh, now I'm bouncing. Oh, he has thunder armor. Okay, that was ill advised. Is this Kirin? Does Kirin have a unique theme, or is this like an Elder Dragon theme or something? Either way, it's epic. Can I get a moment? No? Can't get a moment. After the stamina drainer, there was Gore Magala. This is surprisingly refreshing. I can play defense. I can total up if I want. Not too bad. Though I lost a lot of life already. I gotta be careful. I bonked. Lancing is pretty chill since he'll flip face to my shield for the most part. Yeah, I can see that. I'm looking for an opportunity. So basically, he's just a very long fight. Is that it? Is that what it comes down to? It's just a long fight. Because if that's all, I can deal with it. I'm patient. Look at me, I'm a God Lancer. I'm Omega patient. I will wait him out. No problem. Long fight runs everywhere plus hits too many bounces. I don't know, right on my alley. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be the weirdo that like doesn't mind it that much. Maybe if I had to like grind him a lot, I'll be more annoyed. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess if I had to grind him a lot, it might get old really quickly, but like, I don't know. If that's all there is to it, I don't mind him that much. Ow. Big swinging weapon. Ah, yeah, I guess that's true. The fact that you don't get a lot of openings, I guess. I mean, we've got some mobility. Because he doesn't take. He doesn't take that much damage out of block, so we've got enough to charge at him. The lower body hit zone causes the bounce. I see. Yeah, because Lance can pinpoint. Lance has a pinpoint hitbox. I can just poke at the hit like this, even if he is electrified. But I probably should be careful. It helps though. Yeah, I guess it's really not that bad for this weapon. Yeah, I think you guys oversold it. Alright, I'll just wait this out. I'll just heal my health back. Hammer and Hunting Horn also not too bad. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, does Kirin have a unique music theme, or is this like a generic Elder Dragon theme? Ow. I do need room to work with though. Bracky is way more fun than this guy. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, I guess. I guess the reason that you also just Kirin is because you wanted to see me suffer. But we're not really suffering as much as we are just fighting him slowly, I guess. Okay. Never mind. I've got a pointy stick and I can ram it up the goat's butt. It's no problem. Although I learned very quickly that I shouldn't hang around him while I'm doing my stuff. Gets testy about it. So I guess, like, was he as annoying in World? Did people hate finding him there as well? It's only when it's Arch-tempered. I hate fighting this guy every game he's in. Yeah, for the most part, it's just that he takes long, I guess. There you go, like, roughly aim at his neck, I can hit him. I can hit him just fine. When he holds still. Looking for an opportunity to get a rage guard off, though. There you go. a bit of precision work. I broke his arm. Okay, that hitbox is deceptive. I wasn't even getting hit. I could have snuck in more hits there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah. Rip. Yeah. Maybe a perfectly timed roll would have gotten me out of that situation, but I think I went for the Superman dive. That was my fault. Fine though, we're making progress. I'm gonna make a quick detour. Grab some honey. Make some more mega pots. Or maybe we'll make mega first aid. Depends on the chance of success. Hey old man, got anything for me? That'll do. First Aid Med Plus is also 1% chance. Okay, we got 2. Better than nothing. Is there another honey spawn on this map? I forget. I seem to remember that's the only one, but most maps have 2, don't they? By default? I'm not sure. Oh well, we'll make do though. I mean, it's not like we're taking a ton of damage. I think this is enough to last us. Yeah. We should be fine. Whoa. Jump scare. Well, while I'm here. Kirin jump scare. He's very angry. Probably get out of the corner though. Going back towards the middle. Oh, that was just rude. Basically, we play a turn-based RPG for a bit. That's what it comes down to, right? You block, counterattack, block, counterattack. If we stick with that, it's very safe. Kirin's not that bad. It just takes an awful long time, I guess. Yeah, but it's so cringe. You hunters and your speed runs. What about slow runs, huh? I'm the best Monster Hunter slow runner in the history of the game. I will run the heck out of this game as slow as possible. Ow. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I might be running out of potions, but I ain't out of options. So how close are we to killing it? Usually, well, I keep thinking I can run around that snow pile, and you can't. Shit. 60%-ish? Alright. We might be running a bit low on supplies. Yeah. To be honest. I think it's a dumb amount of health. Is that so? You know why I'm so mellow? Because unless this thing actually takes us all 15 minutes to kill, it is still less bad. That would still make it less bad than Sephadrome. I took like 48 minutes to kill that one. That is why I am okay with this. Alright, one hit. Oh Jesus. What? That was a little awkward. It was cool. It's a pity it didn't get anywhere. Wait, what were you saying about 60%? Dude, we took less time to kill Kirin than we did Gore Magala. We killed Kirin in under half the time that it took us to kill Sephadrome. Village, yeah. Yeah, it's Village. But you guys are building it up that bad. That really wasn't that bad. I mean, it's slow, but it's not that bad. Compared to Sephadrome. Yes, there's a lot of health. But compared to Sephadrome, who runs away like a coward, and can switch areas like 10 times in a row as soon as you approach it, this is nothing. I was forged in the fires of Sephadrome. Molded in it, burned in it. You want me to take things slow? I'll hacking take them slow. Your attempts to slow down my pace of the game will not inflame my temper. I have been forged in the fires of patience. I will not budge. I will take turns. You got a commendation out of it. Village Kirin has less than half health. Well, I mean, yeah, it's Village, right? That would only be fair. Exhaust C+. Is that worth it? Whatever, I'll just send them on. It is an Elder Dragon, indeed. Oh yeah. We did it, though. We killed the Kirin. And it only took one try, too. But totally fine. See, guys? We know what we're doing. Okay. Okay, we got a few more monsters to clear up the next time we get back to this, so... And then after that, I think we'll finish the last of low rank. we'll be moving on. So that'd be cool. Curious though, is Kirin one of the required quests? Do we need to slay Kirin? Okay. Guess we'll wrap it up for tonight. We could raid another GU player or something. Don't know who though. Or we could just raid a friend. Alright, we're wrapping up for tonight. I'm gonna toss you guys over to... I'll toss you guys over to another Singapore streamer. Thanks for joining me tonight. It was fun, hopping back into old world stuff. And we finally got to fight Steve, so now we know how his fight goes. At least the low rank version, before he drops in Sunbreak, so... mission accomplished. Anyways, I'll see you guys around soon, I guess. I'll be back tomorrow with something else. Maybe this game, maybe another Switch game, I don't know. I've been on a roll recently, playing a bunch of different games, so we'll see what mood fancies us. Anyways, yeah. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you guys around soon.